I'm just a broken instrument in the hands of the greatest.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is D Mastermind coming to you just in time with episode 26 on our Angels franchise, as the Angels are going to face off against the White Sox. But first, let's take a look at those playoff standings and see everything that's going on in the league right now. And the Angels are 88 and 57 on the year, having a great year. The White Sox are still in the playoff hunt as well, 79 and 67. And the Angels have lost 5 games in a row. We got swept by the Astros, and we lost the first 2 games of this series against the White Sox in some pretty close games, 4-6 and then 5-6. They just can't figure out how to squeeze out a victory lately. But hopefully we can win this end of the series, game 3 versus the White Sox. And then we're going to face off against the A's and then the Astros. So we'll probably get a game off against the Astros to show you guys for our next episode. But as you guys can see here, the Astros are only 7 games back now. We were up like 11 games on them. But they're 7 games back after sweeping us and after we've been losing a few games lately. And then they lead the wild card spot now, taking over for the Red Sox. The Red Sox are in second. The Twins and the Indians are in a distant 5.5 to 6 games back. So not too bad there. And then we'll take a look at some of the other divisions. But yeah, the Astros and the Red Sox are leading the wild card race. That's very, very interesting, very entertaining. And then this is the most competitive division, I'd say, is the AL Central. We got the White Sox, Twins, and Indians all within 4 games of each other. Really good battles, the Indians, Twins, and the White Sox. And from playing against these teams, I would still say the White Sox will probably go ahead and take that division. But you just never know. And we're going to play against them soon right here. But the White Sox are just a more well-balanced team, I would say. And we'll go ahead and take a little look at the NL. The Dodgers have already clinched the playoff spot. So they have the best record in the league. The Padres are leading the wild card race, followed up by the Phillies. And then it gets really interesting with the Nationals, only a half a game back. The Braves, 2 games back. And if you look right there, the Nationals are 9-1 in their last 10 games. They've pretty much come out of nowhere to hawk the Braves and the Phillies. 9-1. And then the Braves are falling apart at 2-8. So these 2 teams are going in opposite directions. Juan Soto just carrying that Nationals team with Trey Turner. You can see here the Braves are up, and then the Brewers are up, and the Mets are up on the Phillies by 10 games. The Mets have a good amount of wins, 87 wins, man. That team is doing really well. They've been doing well on away games as well. So I'm excited to see what the playoffs are going to look like, what this playoff picture unfolds to. A lot of heated races down the stretch, especially for the wildcard spots. But the Angels, I mean, we're sitting still pretty comfy with a 7-game lead, so that makes me happy. As crazy as the 2 best teams pretty much in the league so far have been the Angels and Dodgers. But stay tuned, guys. We'll get this next game against the White Sox coming to you soon. Hey, we're back, and now we're in Chicago facing off against Lance Lynn, who has a 2.23 ERA and a 1.01 WHIP. He's one of the top 5 pitchers in WHIP and pitching WAR so far this year, and he's facing off against Andrew Heaney, who's a top 3 Cy Young Award candidate. So the pitching matchup is going to be a great one today. And the Angels are leading off with David Fletcher, batting only .268 on the year, and he's on a 3-2 count here. And he chases that high fastball up in the zones for an easy first out of the game. And I wanted to see a little bit more from Fletcher this year. I'm pretty disappointed. I imagine him leading off, batting around 300, but he hasn't done too well, so we've been moving the lineup around. Ohtani batting second. Trout MVP candidate batting third. Jared Walsh, amazing breakout year. Rendon, Upton, Glacier, Max Stassi, and the young stud Joe Adele. Otani up on a 2-2 count. He lines that, and the first baseman isn't able to catch it, but he beats him to the bag for the second out of the game. And that will bring up Trout, the AL All-Star, leading the league in WAR and OPS. But he strikes out there swinging to Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn is going to be a tough pitcher today. He attacks you with a heavy fastball, sinker, and cutter action. He throws all sorts of fastballs in different directions. That's how he likes to get his hitters out. As we move along to the bottom of the first inning now, Andrew Heaney up. 16-4 record on the year. Top 3 Cy Young Award candidate, 1.18 whip. This guy has exceeded our expectations. Let's see if he can continue it today against this tough White Sox lineup. Leading off, they got Nate Madrigal batting .265. A player similar, 16 stolen bases. That's pretty good. He's similar to David Fletcher. This guy's going to make contact as Jordell gets in on this. And he lets it get by him here. That's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Nate Madrigal is going to get in for an easy stand-up triple. And that's some things that Jordell is working on. That angle there, he wasn't going to make the catch. He should have just played it on the hop. But that got down for a triple now. So Yohan Moncada up now, batting second. He's going to ground out to the first baseman. We're going to send it home. And the throw is just late. Man, it looked like he might have had time to get a tag in there. The tag seemed a little delayed. But the White Sox take a 1-0 lead here. Tim Anderson up now. And he grounds up to the second baseman. He's not going to be able to get it. And now they have runners on first and second. And the first 3 batters have got on base safely now, as Heaney struggles to start this game. The young slugger, Eloy Jimenez, up now on a 3-1 count. And he lines that in the left field. That's going to get in there. And 2 runners are going to come to the plate. Upton makes a decent throw home, but he's going to slide in there safely as the White Sox take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of this first inning here in Chicago. So Heaney just trying to get out of this inning, pitching to Jose Abreu. Gets him to pop up there to Upton. That'll be his first out of this ball game after already allowing 3 runs to score. Wow. And as we look at this White Sox lineup, after Abreu, they have Luis Roberts, a young star center fielder. They traded for Randy Arozarena and Anthony Santander. This team is kind of stacked. So moving on now with Yasmani Grandal at the plate. 2 outs, full count. And Heaney is going to be able to get out of this inning now. Finally, as Trout catches that fly ball there deep at the warning track. The White Sox scored 3 on 4 hits. As we move along now to the top of the 4th inning, nothing going for the Angels so far in this game. Lance Lynn has been dicing them up, but on a 3-1 count, he walks Jared Walsh there. And Lynn actually has about 4 walks already in this game. So he's been shutting us out, but he's not pitching efficiently. As Rendon comes up on a 3-2 count, and he walks as well. So runners on first and second now, nobody out after back-to-back walks. And that's Lynn's 5th walk on the game. Justin Upton up now 2 for 8 in the series with a double.
I'm saying the longer this goes, the better off the Royals are. As this ball sliced to right center, Robert lays out. Oh no, he didn't! Outrageous!
And wow, as we take another look at this play by Luis Roberts sliding in, he had a 99.9% route efficiency. He took the perfect route and was going almost 19 miles per hour. That guy is a 5-tool stud out there. Jose Glacier up now with the 3-2 count. Runner still on first and second. And he grounds that through the left field. And they're going to hold the runner there at third. I'm not sure if he would have made it there in time. The throw was offline. Hopefully the Angels don't come to regret that later in the game. So Max Stassi up with the bases juiced. And he gives that one a deep ride to right field as they catch it on the run. But that's going to be enough to let the runners tag home. and another runner get in the scoring position at third base. So Jordan up now, and he lines this one to left field, but he got under it. So they're gonna get the out there to end the fourth. Jordan didn't get enough on that one. He put a nice little swing on it, but he just got underneath it. So the Angels get their first run. Score is now 3-1. And as we move along here, the 8th inning just ended. The White Sox are up 4-1 now on the Angels. And the Angels are coming into their last opportunity to try to come back in this ball game. And the White Sox amazing closer is in 56 out of 57 on save opportunities. This is a historic year for him. 2.08 ERA. This guy has been amazing. If it wasn't for him, Glacier would be the reliever of the year, but he's not going to be able to catch Liam Hendriks this year. The Aussie. So on a full count to Jared Walsh, who's 0 for 2 on the day. He's been struggling a little bit to get going in this White Sox series. But he hits this deep, no doubt shot to right field. Jared Walsh bomb. 455 feet off the best closer in baseball. And Liam Hendriks is pissed on the mound. Hopefully this gets the rally started for the Angels here in the 9th inning. As we take another look at this angle, smoked it right at the sweet part of the barrel. Rendon up next, 2-2 count. Best closer in the game. And he gets him there on a beautiful slider on the outside corner that froze Rendon. So that's his first strikeout now for out number 1 for him. Justin Upton on a 2-2 count as well against Liam Hendriks. And he goes down there swinging on that slider outside the zone. So now Liam Hendriks is locked in. He was pissed after that Jared Walsh home run. And he strikes out the next 2 batters here to put the Angels on their last opportunity in this ball game. With Jose Iglesias up now. He's 1 for 3 on the day with that single. And he strikes out on the high cheese inside. So the Angels go down here in Chicago 4-2. And their losing streak is stretched to 6 games. This is not the way the Angels are trying to end the season, as they're not playing their baseball here. And as they go down 4-2 in Chicago, only 4 hits on the day. The pitching wasn't too bad, but the Angels need to get the bats going if they're going to look at changing their fate and getting rid of this losing streak here. But that'll do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys have a blessed day. Peace.
Yeah, I'm just a broken instrument in the hands of the greatest.